1.2 Law Zero. Most books in this Springer series of science and science fiction take the form of a sandwich, with small expository layers of science surrounding a healthy dollop of fictional filling. This book takes the opposite approach. What follows is a short story entitled Law Zero. It's an homage to those old 1950s SF tales I so enjoyed reading in my youth. I've tried to match the tone of those stories, but I've chosen to ignore one of the basic tenets of SF writing, namely the principle that an author is allowed just one impossibility per story. Instead, I've thrown in 10 impossibilities or implausibilities. Each of those impossibilities is an element that helped form that old-fashioned default view of the future. Those 10 elements were by no means the only preoccupations of science fiction writers, but I chose them because, taken together, they represent a clear view of the future as seen from the past, and also because they provided the inspiration for many of my favorite stories. Later in the book, each chapter focuses on one of those 10 topics and compares the climate forecast made by SF with the current view as given by science. You won't lose any enjoyment of the rest of the book if you choose to ignore this fictional interlude. Indeed, you'll probably find that by skipping the story, your enjoyment will increase. However, for those among you brave enough to read the story, and with apologies to the memory of the good doctor, I've inserted a puzzle element to the tale that I hope some of you will appreciate. Hidden in the story are more than 100 references to Asimov works, character names, allusions to famous lines, the titles of stories and books, and so on. See how many you can find. Law Zero. 1. Darius Potterly, director of Harvard's 20th Century History Unit, thrust out a belligerent lower lip and glared at the young robot. Preposterous. The idea is preposterous.